Welcome back to Celebrity Radio. It's Alex Belfield talking to some of the country's most famous stars and some of our favourite people too. And we've got one for you today. Nikki Grahame shot to fame on Big Brother, and this Easter she'll be in Panto in St Helens at the Theatre Royal from the 1st to the 23rd of April. I'm delighted to say that Nikki joins us on the phone now. How are you?
I'm good, really good. I feel very exciting.
It must be great to be you. I mean, there you were, just a girl doing your own thing, sort of making your way in show business. You became one of the few stars of Big Brother that people remember, and now you're able to do things like Beauty and the Beast. I mean, it's tough, isn't it, creating a career from nothing, especially when it's born out of reality TV?
It really is. I mean, the work I'm doing at the moment, it just doesn't feel like work. It's so much fun. So I'm incredibly lucky, and having been a huge Big Brother fan, like, since the beginning, to have been a part of that and then create this career off the back of it, I'm very, very lucky, and I just feel I'm truly blessed.
Are you okay? I've always had the feeling about you that you're very real and you're very vulnerable, you're very open. And with that comes attack. Of course, when you're on a show like Big Brother, people have an opinion and you're on Twitter and all that, so you get to see it. How are you as we sit here in 2017? Do you think you've seen the light sort of and you can work out that none of it really matters? It's only TV and nonsense.
What makes good TV is you have to take the ups and the downs, and you're never going to please everybody, but it's just part and parcel, really.
Do you have any regrets about doing Big Brother? Because I doubt we'd be talking if you weren't on it. But at the same time, some of it is slightly embarrassing. But then again, was it just an act? Were you just getting us all talking, which worked beautifully?
I'm afraid what you see is what you get. I mean, I'm not so fiery as I used to be, but it's as real as it seems. Yeah.
You were an extraordinary character on that programme, and you had great warmth. I think that's the reason you're still here today. The public love an underdog, firstly, and they secondly love someone who they like. You can't buy likability, and you had that in buckets. How did you manage to achieve that? Because a lot of people come out of Big Brother horribly, don't they? And they're just represented very badly. Yeah,
I think if you go in there and you're just yourself, you really have got nothing to lose, unless you're a horrible person, which isn't that often. I mean, I've seen some characters that have not done too well or been too popular, but I think if you just go in there with the intention on being yourself, having fun, then you can't really go wrong.
And here we are in 2017. You're about to star at the St Helens Theatre Royal Easter pantomime, which is Beauty and the Beast. And you're playing Fairy Rose, so I'm guessing that you have to be hoisted up and dropped in from above. That's got to be painful.
No, I'm not flying, which is... I flew last time I did Panto. I was in Peter Pan, but yeah, I'm not flying. But there will be some nice little surprises. I'm not going to give anything away, and you might get some Nikki-isms if you come and watch.
Oh, so give me a clue with a few of those. What are the kind of Nikki-isms that we're likely to get?
Oh, I'm sure you can guess. I'm not going to ruin the surprise. I'm sure you can guess.
Is it fun being you? I mean, the one good thing about you and your career is that it seems to have all been positive. There are some downsides. I was reading recently that you went over to Paris, and even on Twitter you were there, I think, just a few weeks ago. Is your life happy now, and have you found a contentment? Because that's the thing we all struggle with, whether we're in show business or not, to be happy with ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to get comments, especially on social media, that are quite hurtful and can be quite upsetting, but like I said, you have to take the rough with the smooth, and you're not going to please everybody, but the ups from living this life, it definitely outweighs the down times, and Paris was a truly incredible experience. I took that year out and went and learned a new culture and learned a new language. And
do you think you'll be going back over there?
I mean, just to visit. I made some really good friends, and I love the city.
It costs a fortune to be over there.
The same as London, really. Yeah. worth it.
You talked about social media earlier. I've come off it completely other than to promote things like this because I've realised that there are people in life who don't have much to do. Sole purpose is to try and get a reaction. Do you take that stuff personally now, or have you managed to work out like me that actually it's not worth reading because these people are mostly invisible and are simply wanting a reaction, and the more outrageous they are, the more likely you are to react?
Yeah, you can't let those comments upset you. I mean, most of the time people are really positive, and you do get people that are always going to say negative things. But the positive always outweighs the negative. And like I say, you just have to grow a thick exterior and not let it affect you.
You're photographed most places you go. Does that become normal? Are you used to that now?
A lot of people have preconceptions or an idea about how someone's going to be before they've met them, especially if they've been on a reality show. But yeah, you just have to get to know the person and make your own judgment, really.
Well, I think you're incredibly warm and charming. I think you're hysterical, and I think you played the game beautifully. It's such a lovely treat to talk to Nikki Grahame. She's going to be the big star of the Easter Panto, which is coming to St Helens Theatre Royal from the 1st to the 23rd of April. It's great that they brought these back at Easter, because in the old days, they'd start in about November and run till Easter. So as times change, it's great that Easter Pantos are back. And to be up in the Northwest must be fantastic, because they're great audiences, aren't they?
Yeah, I just love Liverpool. Any excuse to come to Liverpool is like a bonus for me, because this is one of my favourite cities in the UK.
Salt of the earth.
Really happy to be here. And I'm loving doing an Easter Panto. So, because I've always done it at Christmas, so this is quite a special occasion for me.
And do we get to hear you sing? Do you sing in the show?
I'll be singing, not on my own, but yes, I will be joining in some songs, and yeah, there'll be lots of surprises, so make sure you come and see it. It's a great cast, amazing costumes as well.
Congratulations on everything. The Easter Panto is at the St Helens Theatre Royal this April for almost the entire month. You can see Nikki Grahame and the rest of the cast who will be doing the business, I guess, twice a day. Have you got any of those awful 11 a.m. shows? They're the killers, aren't they?
Well, no, luckily we're doing 1 o'clock and 5 o'clock.
Oh, thank God for that. The 11 o'clock ones, they're the killer. You don't want those. Never sign the contract if you got...
10 o'clock. Try 10 o'clock.
Oh, is that... They do those, do they? It wouldn't be worth going to bed, would it?
10 o'clock, 1 o'clock and 7 o'clock I've done one day.
It's like missionary work, isn't it? You don't want to do that. I'd get a new agent if I were you. Hey, listen, great to talk to you. Nikki Grahame, lovely to talk to you. The Easter Panto runs through April at St Helens Theatre. Great to talk to you. Ta-da.
You too. Bye.